Hey y'all, it's Gina. I'm back in my kitchen today, and one thing that I am going to use today that my friend brought me was those beef soup bones. So I've got my pot sitting here on the stove. It's heating up. I've got some canola oil. This is the Aldi brand, just so y'all, in case y'all wanted to know. My temperature is like medium high. And I'm going to put just a little, because I don't need a ton of oil in there. Just enough to kind of coat the bottom. Because I don't want these soup bones to, like, get burned or anything. And I want to make sure that there's something in there to coat the pan. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the soup bones, and yeah, they've got meat on them. So it's not like it's just completely all bone. And we are going to let these begin to cook up a little and get a little caramelization on them before we put anything else in here, because I like food that tastes good, y'all. So, and I'm trying to do all this one-handed, y'all. Alright, y'all, I've got both of those in there, and they are frying already. Next thing I'm going to need is to get myself a fork. As y'all can see it. Now, I'm getting a little color on these because, you know, the caramelization tastes pretty good and stuff. Yeah, the soup bones do have a little bit of meat on them and a little bit of fat and all that, so it's gonna, you know, make a richer flavored soup with that. So now that we've got a little bit of color on there and stuff, one thing I'm going to want to do, I don't want to keep frying these until they're literally all the way cooked and overdone. I don't want to do that. So at this point, what I'm going to do is cover them with some water and let them boil and boil and boil until they just like want to fall off the bone. They're so good. So at this point, I am going to go over and get some water and put in here. Okay, y'all, so I have already put 2 cups of water in here, and I'm going to put 2 more. So 1,000 ml or 4 cups or 32 ounces, whichever way you all want to go with that. So we've got that. Now I'm going to want to let this stuff boil and get this meat good and tender and ready to just fall off the bone. That is why I'm starting this soup. I mean, it's just now like 11:30 in the morning. But I do want to get the beef cooked through and falling off the bone before I start adding in anything else. Hence the reason it's being started before I eat my lunch. Normally I don't start dinner this early, but today, because of what it is, yes I am. So I will see y'all when this beef is starting to fall off the bone and I'm getting ready to add other ingredients to it. Okay, y'all, through the miracle of modern technology, we are back and we are going to finish up our beef soup. So, this is going to be like beef and vegetable. What we have here is the beef that's cut off the bone, and the fat's been removed. We've got back here potatoes, onions, celery, minced garlic. We've got some tomato sauce and a small can of carrots. This is like an 8-ounce can of carrots. So, it's one of the little ones. I'm not draining it. I'm using the juice and all. So we're going to use that. We are trying to do this one-handed, y'all. So y'all have to bear with me some when I'm doing this. So we've added in our carrots. We're going to add in a good helping of garlic. That's what happens when you're doing it one-handed, folks. That does happen. Alright, we've got some. We've got enough to give it some flavor. I ain't worried too much about it. I'm going to add in the tomato sauce. Again, it's a small can. It's like exactly 8 ounces. That can of carrots was like 8.25 ounces. So I'm just letting y'all know that that is what I added in. I had a little water sitting there. And I'm going to try to get as much of the tomato out as possible. I'm going to go ahead and add my beef into the pot. Y'all, I'm trying to put stuff into my sink as I can, because I hate having a mess. Alright, and then we're going to put in the rest of our vegetables. And I'm trying not to make too much. This is the week before Thanksgiving. You all will not see this until the Friday after Thanksgiving. I am a little bit ahead on my videos. So this is like being filmed the Monday before the week of Thanksgiving. Anyway, now as far as the seasonings, salt and pepper to taste. If you want to add any other seasonings into that, that is all personal preference. Use whatever it is you would like. I am trying to keep this pot of soup fairly reasonably small. I'm going to let some of that water boil down out of it. And get that all cooked up. I do not want to have so many leftovers because I want to have room in my refrigerator for turkeys and stuffings and all that stuff next week. So, you know, that's how it is. Anyway, if you haven't already, consider clicking like, subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. And leave me a comment in the comment section down below. See y'all later. Bye-bye.